And we're back.
Oh, snap.
Ah!
All the people here.
And thank you so much for that
Beautiful.
sub.
Yes, thank you
Yeah.
for the sub.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Once again, before we get into it, tonight, anyone, I'm sorry, got lost. Any profit we make tonight, we're donating to Black Lives Matter and our local bail fund. So please donate often, donate enthusiastically. It's going to a good cause tonight. So
Absolutely.
Finger guns.
Pew, pew, pew.
Yep.
I don't know why you have to announce it, but that's one of the rules.
it is.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
welcome
it's
back,
important.
everybody, to the Hollow Throne. Second session, or second bit of the night. And we are back with Theron, whose laptop isn't dead anymore. Woo!
That's a good thing.
So
Yes,
last section, you guys found yourselves a way up. You were given a job with a dagger and a place on the map and told to retrieve some things. And that's kind of just pending. Eventually you can do it. Doesn't have a time limit on it. You figured in the meantime, since you're already here, you might as well check out the city of Solvus.
Can empty our pockets.
Found a very respectable, perfectly legitimate ferry to come up to the top. Chuck made
We're
some
now about to crash.
skill checks to land without dying.
Yeah, it was a little hairy, but we made it.
But
Aaron, your laptop is now undead.
Yeah.
yes,
You are playing a
Well, I'm
necromancer.
playing a
as Brendan said,
necromancer.
yeah.
Yeah.
Your laptop is Conrad 10.
Yeah, he's not
Ah.
charging it.
Used
It's just
anim-
necromancy.
You've used, like any good IT guy, you've used Animate Dead on the laptop and brought it back from the brink.
Right.
Mm-hmm. It all makes sense now.
Just like everything running Windows Server 2008.
What about
So
those
IT
things
guys are
still
just
running
necromancers.
2003?
All right,
Those
enough.
are bad. But anyways,
Back to the game.
anyways, yeah, we come back. You guys have just docked and landed on the outer edge of Solvus, and he's letting you step off the side. It's kind of a jagged step. The raft is still very much fighting, trying to elevate it, but it's like being chained there to its spot. You see him kind of shifting things around as you guys are getting off, so it keeps its balance. And
Can I get his name real quick? In case
Yeah,
we
it's
need to look him up for a tip back.
it's Gregor.
Gregor. Awesome. You're our kind of guy.
Gregor wearing a nice Gregor suit.
Yes. I don't know what that is, but I'm Gregor.
Yeah.
All
So-
right, I'll be here or maybe down there. If you catch me, just wait by. I'll show up eventually and bring you back down.
All
There are
right.
3 options for his future location.
Yes, I'll either
Here,
be
down there, or in the sky.
or maybe nowhere at all.
Yes.
Could be.
Dark.
Let's go drink.
He's like, oh yeah, if you're going for drinks, it's that way.
If
And he points
parachutes
to
are
the only way you could go, which is
Does he have a?
Which
Can
is
he tell
down
us
the pier.
a place he likes to drink?
it's like Sadie's is the only one I'm allowed in, so I like that one.
Let's go to Sadie's.
That sounds like the kind of reputable place that will allow us to walk in.
Yep. He's like, I don't remember
Let's
the
hit
other
the
ones.
Sadie's.
It's been a while. So,
Perfect.
but yeah, you're basically in the section, and there's just a whole bunch of just these offshooting piers with piers offshooting them, or all these places are landing. Some of them are gigantic, and therefore all the cargo. As people are, you see all sorts of traffic of these giant things getting unloaded onto it. You are able to spot the ferry that took up the
Wretches stuff.
yeah, Gretches, and it is like in the process of getting wheeled across one of the larger docks. It seemed to have got there a little bit quicker than the one that you guys are on, but
Not surprised.
right. But yeah, he's like currently riding that cart. I'm assuming the plan carried out check where you just had your skeleton boy jump off
Swan
the
dive.
edge.
Yeah.
So
Triple
there's
double
just,
half gainer.
some bone dust underneath
May
somewhere.
or may not have caused concern for someone who saw it.
Right. Who knows? That's a later problem, if any. But yeah, you do notice that cart just kind of making its way through into the town. There is a like a gate that you see posted at some of the ends of these docks. There's like a gate per each of the few. You can see like way off. It kind of gets foggy and you're not able to see as like clouds and things are, not letting your vision go out to its fullest. But you do see there's like a gate with some guards posted by it at the edge of this pier you're on.
Oh no, we're going to have to pay to get into town too, aren't we?
This
Uh,
town is fucking
Is
shit.
the gate shut or is the gate open?
It's open.
Okay.
Oh, I walked through with Conrad.
Yep. There's some guards posted by it, and they seem to look you guys up and down, but you're not carrying anything, and they don't particularly stop you.
Oh, good. That's
Seem to-
uncommon.
I'm glad they don't
I-
check hard.
Yep. And they let you on by. So you open up into a large street. There are plenty of like little shops and things that are set up out of like just tents, or a lot of them look to be like kind of mobile carts that have been plopped down and built kind of hastily. None of these look like permanent buildings, but this just seems to be like the first kind of market area of the town. Some carts are going
Open air market.
Yeah, there's some carts that are coming like straight from the docks, going and unloading, or just setting up as shops themselves. People out there, people calling out. It's pretty noisy, bustling with life. Past that, you see there are some more structured, full-on buildings. Yeah, past that, you do see some like more permanent buildings that are they appear to be like taverns and inns and restaurants, all sorts of like, none of them appear to be like living spaces, but they're all just kind of things for that, some shops and such. So is there anything in particular you guys are looking for?
I want to check out a magic shop if we can find one nearby.
Okay,
Ooh. Yes.
Just looking for booze and a place to sleep.
sweet.
Volo will find a quiet corner.
It's about
to vomit
midday
in.
at this point.
I'm gonna.
I'm hoping for a shop that sells just BS magical items for us to
I
stock
just
up
want a
on.
ring of feather fall so that I can see if it's cheaper than the ride down.
It will be. Yes.
Conrad number 10 coming.
So-
This fucking magical parachute.
I bet those go at a premium here.
So as you're walking through the gate, Volo, they do notice that you're trying to contain yourself. Like, do it over the edge, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Look on the guys down on the ground.
They'll point you over to, there's like a little break window in one of the walls where you are
Oh.
free to.
Like
A vomit window.
Appropriate place to.
There's a few that are positioned everywhere, but yeah, there's definitely like an opening.
Excellent. That's where the protein spill will take place.
Ah,
Just
Like,
as
don't get it anywhere.
just as Volo is finishing vomiting, I'm walking by. Come, Volo, and just kind of grab him by the shoulder, spin him around. Last couple bits just kind of flying out of him.
All right, catch
Try
on
to
to 'em.
keep up. Just keep walking.
So you're specifically looking for like a magic shop. There are going to be
Yeah.
plenty of people that are claiming to have such items as you're walking by some of their carts, but you notice there's not a whole lot there. You see some that have some like rings or things or just wands and stuff, but you question if they're actually magic or not.
Yeah, we need one of our people with detect magic to help us out here. I assume someone has detect magic, please.
Yes, I do.
Oh, good.
okay.
And I only charge 5 gold.
hmm You imagine there's
mean-
some of those permanent buildings that are erect are also, you might find a magic shop in one of those. So you're going to
I'd
be
probably
stopping
look
by
more
one
for
of
a
these
magic shop.
carts first.
What
Only
do you
if we're
think, Theron? Should we stop by one of the cheap-looking carts or head for a brick and mortar?
Let's look at one of the cheap cards and see if things look like complete trash. And if they're bad, then we can go check out the more expensive looking stores.
Okay. I'd be okay if I found like a set of liar's dice or something that just sort of verbally insulted my opponent.
Those are always good to have.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, you said you wanted to check out one of the smaller carts first and then move on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with him because I'm kind of interested to look at some magical stuff as well.
So, the first cart you see, it's clearly a guy selling magic items. He's got this lawn cart laid out, and it's got several like mugs with wooden sticks pointing out of them, and then a few other sticks with just rings and amulets and jewelry and things hung off of it. You see there's like a coat rack stretched across the back with some garbs and clothing items on it, and a few belts and things are laid out along the table. And then in the back, there's like a glass window that's kind of built into the like main part of the cart where it seems to unfold from. And behind it, there's like a few daggers and some like damaging items there, some weapons. You see this, and as he catches that you're eyeing it, he's like, "Hey, you're looking to buy something? We got all sorts of things here."
I want to see about like the garb, like if they have any magical jackets or traveling clothing or something like that.
Oh, sure, yeah. And he'll bring you around to the backside of the cart, where it's just kind of like this coat rack of a bunch of garbs held up. He's like, "What are you looking for?" "This one here," and he pulls it out. It's this like yellow jacket. Keeps you dry.
Keeps you dry.
Yes.
coat of rain repelling.
Absolutely.
I've seen this before. I'm just making shit up, of course.
It's fucking ye old Gore-Tex.
Ye olden Gore-Tex.
I'll just say, what else you got?
He'll put that away and he'll come over and pull out a robe. It appears to be like black and brown and green. This coat of rural stealth.
It's just a
Coat of
camouflage
real
jacket.
Coat of real sneaky like.
I love it.
It's a pretty nice fiber.
I think we need to go and probably look inside the brick and mortar store.
Or he'll fold it back and he'll pull one out that's the same sort of pattern, but it's orange. He's like, "This one only works on animals."
Like
Shit.
the animal has to wear it, or it hides you from animals.
Hides you from animals.
Ah,
Like magic.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm only looking for the for the opposite.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking for something
I-
for an animal.
For an animal. Well, if you want an
Small
animal
little
to hide
doggy
from
waistcoat.
other animals, we could make one of these orange ones in its size.
Oh no, I don't want it to hide from other animals. I want it to hide itself from me.
Oh,
I got it
then
from
we
an
could make
ex-wife.
one
I
of
hate
these,
this thing.
and he points to the first green and brown in its size.
Ah,
If you're interested.
I'll have to consider that. And then I walk off, kind of still stroking the beard.
So, you know where to find me.
I do want to
Yeah,
know
yeah.
just a couple rings offhand.
You ask like to
Or-
see
or-
what
or-
the rings are.
or-
Rings
or just subject-
offhand.
God damn it.
Uh,
There
I
it
see what
is.
you did there.
It's like, well, this one here is my parents' reign of marital bonding.
Oh God.
why don't
Oh,
your parents
Jesus.
still have it?
I guess it wasn't very effective.
Well, one of them died.
Yeah, he
Oh,
really did get
okay,
it off hand.
okay.
Oh God.
That's lovely. What else?
It was quite
They
effective
died,
while
they
they were
parted.
alive.
I'm sure it was. I've
Talking his
got
parents' wedding ring.
no one to wed.
And
currently.
probably their fucking clothing. This is literally
This
like
was my dad's hunting poncho. I mean, my cloak of urban
This was
stuff.
their cart. Just picked it up at their house on the way here.
I'll hear what's his best item. That's what I
Oh,
want
but
to know.
best.
there you go.
And he'll go over to the glass case. He's like, these items are not recommended to carry openly in the town or anything, but you're allowed to have weapons on you. And he's gonna
I am
point.
interested.
He's gonna point at what appears to be a bit of silverware that's kind of like been sanded down on one end, so it's like a fork that's very sharp.
It's a shiv.
It's like this is a concealing stabbing device.
Not really magical though, is it?
It's quite magical.
How so? What's its magical effect?
It will make your enemies disappear,
it's-
says Bolo.
You're very, very easy to conceal. It's, you know, it's if you just had a normal mundane dagger, they'd see that.
Is it a whole silverware set?
I mean, unless it was concealed, but
I mean, is it like a whole like dinnerware set? Like if I were camping, I could have my concealed stabbing silverware.
Well, no, that's just the fork. There is
Just a fork.
there is a set
yeah,
of
he pulls it out of
culturally
like a bowl of
consumption.
gruel and just throws it in the back. Oh, that's my lunch. Sorry,
How
That's not
much?
for sale?
How much for this sneaky fork?
25 gold.
Oh goodness,
Sneaky.
I'll have to think about that one.
Sneaky fork for 25 gold.
But think of it. They would try and attack the bard thinking you're unarmed.
I know.
Sneaky fork.
Exactly.
And you could sneaky fork them up.
Like magic.
I'm imagining
I-
the rest of us are just standing in a semicircle while the tiny little scrawny bard is like just shooting the hell out of somebody on the floor. Like he's dead. He's dead.
I had to make sure.
Is anyone casting any detect magic?
I would really like for Eddie to do so because I suspect there's like
Like I
something.
said, I've got it. I
Nothing
only charge
magical
5 gold.
whatsoever.
I'll pay 5 gold if there's something to find.
Well, if there's something to find or not, I wasted a spell slot.
You can't ritual cast it?
Oh, well, yeah. I guess I can.
I'd say you could banter with him for about 10 minutes as he
All
brings
right.
you across.
Yeah, all right.
Just
I'll ritual
random-
cast it.
Yeah. He's bringing you across just various, very clearly mundane items. And
This is my other sneaky fork and my sneaky grapefruit spoon.
yes. And,
What about the sneaky spork?
And you
The what?
pop off your detect magic, and there's all the cups with like the sticks that look to be wands in the center that are lined up,
Mhm.
and one of them is painting a magical source from it.
Is he able to tell the nature?
This one would be abjuration.
And it's the only thing on the cart?
This is the only thing on the card that's painting any magical aura.
I might ask him if you're conveying this covertly, Eddie.
Yeah, I'll kind of pick one up, look at it, put it down, pick another one up, look at it, put it down, pick up the one in question, look at it, kind of linger as I put it in the cup, like not let go of it and look at you and kind of just gesture a little bit.
Yeah. I quite like sticks that hold things like what you've done here, and that looks like an exquisite stick.
Oh yeah, it's just a stick.
Would you be willing to sell me that stick to commemorate this? Maybe we can, have this be our opening deal to kind of grease the wheels a little bit.
Sure. This one has a very special thing that it does. And he pulls it. And he
You can
spins
start
his
to
back.
Suspicious.
He spins his back to you. And you see him pull a knife out. And then hunches over. And you hear like some wood carving sounds. And he turns back around. And he sharpened a pencil tip out of it.
Mhm.
Like, this is a stick of writing.
Now.
Oh
So he just-
god.
So did he just carve the freaking wand?
It's still painting his abjuration, though.
Now,
Jesus.
don't try and bust my balls on upselling me here. I'm trying to get things going here.
First time customer bonus, I'll say 35 gold.
For a stick, remember?
Yeah. Of writing.
No,
Stick of
it was
writing.
just a stick.
It was until I showed you it's a stick of writing.
You made into a stick of writing.
Right. It's
Taboo
magic.
is hearing all of this go down, and
I
he's
didn't
gonna
want a
get-
stick of writing. I actually just wanted a stick.
Oh, well, there's
I-
some other sticks over there.
I know, but this
that
one
may
was.
or may not write.
He'll take it for 40 gold.
How about 20 gold? And if I need to
And
persuade,
he'll grab one of the other sticks. So you have one of the normal sticks, and it also looks to be a pencil. And hands it over to you. He's like, 20 gold.
no, I'm trying to. I want that one because it's a little straighter than the rest.
And
Little-
looks at
little-
it. He's like, you didn't want this one. This one's 35.
No, I want that one when it was 20 gold.
But it's, I've put work into it now. It's worth 35.
How about 25?
30.
How about 20?
35.
How about 25?
30.
I just yell out 12.
No.
72.
30.
Yes.
Final offer.
This is stupid, but yeah.
Awesome. He hands it and very quickly does this exchange.
Yeah.
No returns.
I'll
And stuffs the
just
money
take
in
this
his pocket.
moment to gently kind of bump shoulders up against him and just kind of lean in.
Yeah, you'll get your 5.
Okay, yeah, of course.
Hmm.
And just kind of wander off.
Anyone else want anything?
No,
Hell nah.
I want to drink.
Brick and mortar.
Yeah, let's
Ah.
go into brick and mortar, and then we'll
All right.
booze.
Yes,
Um,
and then much boozing.
So you go over and you find one that has a. You're going over to like these buildings. One of them's clearly a tavern. It's got a sign that looks to be like a golden retriever dog, and it's like hanging down, and it has Sadie's written across it. And you hear quite a commotion coming from inside of laughing and yelling, and some heavy objects being shuffled around, some crashing, and then some more laughing.
Sounds intriguing, and I'll just burst the doors open and walk in.
You burst the doors open to a ring of people around a bar fight, laughing and egging them on. And there's the barkeep that's just kind of looking over the top of it and chimes in anytime they start getting near to one of the tables, and looks like they're going to damage anything. But everyone else is yelling and chattering. Some people are kind of chanting a little bit or doing a bit of a song. But there's just these two guys beating the shit out of each other in the middle of this.
I just exclaim "fantastic" and walk straight up to the group to watch.
All right, you do so.
I'd like to go up to the bartender, get a drink, and see if he'd be interested in some entertainment.
And wait, say that again. Sorry, I was reading.
Go up to the bartender, get a drink, and see if he'd be open to some entertainment so I can attempt to replenish my funds.
Okay.
Or
Is
just
what-
get free beer, you know.
And he's like, "What do you do?"
All sorts of
Hurdy-gurdy.
things. Hurdy-gurdy. What was that thing that we made up? The
Bones
theremin or
xylophone?
whatever.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
the air
yeah,
theremin.
Thing.
The air theremin.
Yeah.
Yeah, the air theremin, and until we make up another instrument, the drums.
Ah, well, I don't think anyone's gonna hear you anytime over this fight that's going on. But I suppose later in the night you could.
All right. I don't know how much I owe him for a drink, but I'll pay him.
First one's on the house. If I don't like it, you can't come back here. How about that?
Oh,
Sounds like a
shit.
deal.
Hey, thank you very much.
Melissa, that is awesome.
Awesome.
Thank you
Heyo.
much.
All right. And he slams a mug down on the table and nods and goes back over and is kind of focusing back on the fight that's going on. And you see these two people just kind of beating the crap out of each other. It doesn't seem to be like one of those, I don't know, sportful bar fights where they're like doing it for fun. They seem to be kind of angry at each other. They're, going for
It's an
jabs
actual
and-
bar fight.
Yeah. And everyone else is just egging it on, yelling, and quite enjoying it. Every so often, one of them get knocked down, and they kind of pick him back up and push him back in, like, keep going! And
I'm going to go get a drink and then watch the bar fight.
all right. You do so.
Volo will leave his sword with the bartender and say, "Please hold on to this," and then go watch the bar fight.
All right.
I'll move
I'll,
up to Volo. Volo, you should
yeah.
get in on that. And then I'm going to cast guidance on Volo.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna,
I'll
I'm
I'll find-
gonna kind of motion over to Volo and like, come here, and then kind of whisper in his ears like, "Go for the knees."
give him some guidance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Pat him on the back, give him cast guidance, and just say, "Go for the kneecaps."
I'll set up in the corner and try to start playing, regardless of whether anyone can hear me or not. It's just gotta be drinking songs.
Okay. So, he has guidance on him. And Vola, are you just trying to push your way into the middle of it?
Well, who's the toughest looking one? Is there one of them that has a clear advantage over the other?
One
Who's
of
the
them is
toughest SOB in
significantly less
Letterkenny?
bloody, but it's the one that appears like if you were to just look at the two of them, one of them's clearly more muscular, but he's much more beaten up than the other guy. The other guy seems to be kind of better on his feet and getting a few more shots and jabs in, and doesn't seem to be taking too much from any of the fists the other one's throwing at him.
All right. Well, in that case, I'm gonna, let's see. Where are my maneuvers at? Here we go. Oh no, that's a weapon attack. All right. Well, I'm just gonna walk into the
Well,
center.
your fists count as a weapon, don't they?
at
No,
least
that would be
16
an unarmed
states.
attack. They will
Shit.
count as a weapon in this flying city by the time I'm done.
Unarmed strike, Rochambeau.
I'll just stride up to the guy who's looking pretty good on his feet and try to take a punch at him.
Okay. Give me
He's
that
just
attack.
waiting and then throwing a punch.
Yes.
Sweep
Let's
the
see
leg,
here.
Johnny.
I don't have unarmed written down for some weird
Strength
reason.
modifier
should
plus
just be-
proficiency
yeah.
plus damage is
Oh,
Oh.
goodness.
I
Strength
think
modifier.
damage is always 1 plus strength.
Yeah,
that's
so
right.
it'd just be a 6.
So you
Yeah,
don't
that-
really
you're
need
gonna
that
clobber
extra
him.
D4.
You
do
got that. Eddie and I both cast guidance on you, but I think you can only use one at a time. Oh fuck! You don't need it.
Nah,
No.
I'm good.
Right. All right, so you go up to the one that's a little bit quicker on his feet. Well, you're behind him, and you try and just nail him. And right when your fist is about to connect, it's almost like he reacts to it and sees it coming, and then arches down and hits your fist past him, and you just smash this dude that he was fighting in the face.
Mhm.
Roll
Oh,
for,
well.
or I guess you don't have to roll for damage. So
No,
what
it's
is your
6 damage.
strength? 6 damage. All right, this
Yeah.
dude is out. You just and blood shoots down as you break his nose, and he
Just
stumbles
anime
back.
blood out the nose, straight to the floor.
Quentin Tarantino blood.
And the everyone kind of stops and the yelling and all that, and a few people are laughing, and one guy's like pointing at it and sees everyone else stops and gets quiet. And they're all looking at you, and they all kind of start murmuring to the brother, like, "Who's this guy? What's he doing?" And the people are like, "Boo!" They start yelling at him, and the guy that was fighting him and was quicker on his feet kind of starts looking around and tries to slink out of the ring. And someone shoves him back in.
No.
All right, fight him now.
Shit.
Yeah,
I'll
I'll
try
kind
it.
of jeer him on too. I'll look over at Chuck and be like, "Yeah, come on, Lester. You're a fight that guy now."
Yeah!
Yeah!
Bam!
Immediately picks back up where it was before, and everyone's like, "Yeah!"
Excellent.
So
I'll take my fighting stance and prepare for a beatdown.
Jake, what's your guy look like? Like just kind of in terms of physical appearance and dress.
Let's see. I actually have it on. Let's see, description here. 6'6", tan skin, brown hair, 270 pounds.
Okay.
I'll
I'm gonna
kinda-
look at another bar patron next to me and I'll be like, I'll bet you 30 coins that it's the tall guy that wins.
you're significantly taller than the other one. And your build is similar to the dude that he just beat up.
Okay.
So
I'll bet you 30 coins on the guy that's not the tall one.
The little one's gonna get him too.
and that guy just like turns to you and he's like, "What? 30? Yeah!" And he just goes at it. And they continue. Everyone's cheering it on. Like, fight! Fight! Fight!
Hell yeah.
Roll for initiative.
Yeah, that sounds
Oh,
fair.
oh, great! All of us are rolling.
I mean,
Jake.
just Jake.
15.
Just
Oh,
Jake.
just
It's-
Jake. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
it's just Jake. If you guys want to interject, I'll make everyone roll once other people want to start jumping in. But for right now, it's just
Alright,
Jake and this
gotcha.
other one. It's a 15.
I'll go ahead and roll one just to have it done in case I feel like dropping a little bardic inspiration in there.
Okay, so
Okay.
I just bet for Jake, despite the little comment after that.
There we go.
Can I try to stealth cast Ray of Enfeeblement on the guy that he's fighting?
What are the components?
What are the components to that spell?
It's a concentration spell. Let me see if I can find out more about it.
I didn't know if it's verbal, somatic, material, and what the materials are if it's material. Because off the top of my head, I do not know.
I don't know
Because
how
that
to
will
find out
impact
with
how
D&D.
hard it is for you to
Yeah.
conceal that you're casting it.
Here, I'm looking it up.
Ray of Enfeeblement.
Yeah,
Uh,
it says verbal somatic.
Verbal, somatic. Okay. No material.
A black beam of energy will spring from your finger toward the guy.
Yeah.
That might be hard.
So
to,
you would have to find a way to position yourself so like you're really close to him. And
you have to wait for him to get pushed into you, probably.
Yeah, pretty much.
Can I wink at Jake and be like, try to get that guy over
Finger
here?
guns.
Yeah.
All right. I imagine you guys may have done this in the past in another bar
Yeah.
as a group before. So I'll say Jake knows what's going on. And yeah, so if you're able to hit him over to him, if you're able to shove him into the ring, I'll let Theron get that cast off without people noticing.
All right.
Otherwise, people will definitely notice. It's
All right. So who is the first to go?
He is.
Oh boy.
And he's going to, and then Dan, since you're not really in the fight, I'm just going to say once you want to cast it, it'll be right after, like immediately after Jake's turn, that you'll be able to interject your.
That's fine. I mostly just wanted to have it in there, so I'm
Just
in
in
the
case.
order. I
That's
guess.
fine. So, okay,
It's mostly if things aren't going well, I can help Jake out a little bit.
sure. Jake, what's your AC?
16.
Both of these hit. So he comes
Ooh.
up to you, and he punches you twice in the stomach, and then spins around and kicks you in the side of the head.
Oh shit, this guy is trained.
Oh, fuck.
No. Oh no.
But Volo!
And you take.
Oh, I'm out of bourbon.
There's a
Sad
fix
day.
for that.
This is one dice. You
Getting more
take.
bourbon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eddie, I
Do you have
have
any
like
sort of
3
damage
bottles.
reduction?
I'll drive you over some.
None that I'm aware of.
Okay.
No.
So it is just 16 damage across all of them
Alright.
combined.
That's fine.
So he lays in you. He's bludgeoned and he kind of steps back. resumes
right.
his stance.
I'm gonna go in and try to go for a grapple.
Okay. Give me that.
All right. Oof.
Oof.
Oof. I'll try for another grapple. My
Okay.
second
Yeah.
attack roll.
He easily clears the first. And the second, he fails. And you are able to wrap around this guy.
There you go.
All right.
Okay,
I'm gonna.
simultaneously, before Jake brings him over to me, I'm going to look at this other dude and say double or nothing. The one that I'm betting with.
Which person are you betting for?
I'm betting for Jake to win.
Okay, all right.
All right, the little guy's got him
He's
where
like,
he wants him now.
He's been here all night. I'll take your offer.
All right.
All right, I'm going to do an action surge, go for another couple of attacks. The first one will just be an unarmed headbutt.
Okay. Roll to see if you hit.
25 to hit.
Ooh.
That hits.
All right, and
Smash
then
your forehead into this guy.
for the second one, I'm going to try to. I'm going to try to do something instead of an actual attack or something along those lines.
Mhm.
Now that I've got hold of him, I'm going to just try and throw him into the crowd towards Thera.
Okay. Just make that a strength check.
Athletics check, maybe?
Sure. Yeah, I'll make it.
All right.
Should do that.
Ooh,
Oh.
Nat 20.
baby.
There you
There
go.
we are.
Yeah. And
Oh,
so
fuck.
you grab this dude. You basically just like pin him with your arms, and he's like pinned. You smash your head down onto him. You let your arms go, and you push both of his shoulders, and he stumbles backwards against the crowd, right into Theron.
And then I'm going to cast Ray of Enfeeblement into him.
All right. Cast
And
that spell
that's-
off.
And this says, on a hit, the target deals only half damage with the weapon attacks.
Okay.
That use strength until the spell ends. So, do I need to roll a d20?
Is it a save or is it a hit? Or like a 2-hit? Ray of Enfeeblement.
You should have like your modifier on it if it's a roll to hit.
Yeah, it does. Okay.
Okay.
Usually the rays are
It's a spell attack, so
spell
to hit.
attacks. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about a save. So yeah, roll that d20 and add your proficiency plus your caster.
Do good.
You can do it.
15's not bad.
Could be worse.
Said 15?
Yep.
That hits his AC. So he is now enfeebled.
Sweet.
Oh, good.
All right.
Our dirty bar
It's
fight
pretty
commences.
loud in here, so you're pretty confident no one's going to hear you saying you're chanting, and you're basically like touching this guy as you're like shoving him back into the crowd. So that's when you do your spell, and he bounces back, and he like stumbles a little bit on his feet, and he seems really confused and shakes his head a little bit, and he like looks behind him and around and seems kind of thrown off. But it is his turn again. And he is going to attempt to attack you again. What did you say your AC was again? Sorry, I need to write that down.
16.
16. Just the first... He does a punch, and then another punch, and those both miss. And then he's going to do a kick into the side of your legs, and that does hit.
Ooh.
Dealing 1 damage.
Dirty
He's
fighting
throwing
for the
those-
win.
Yeah.
He's throwing those sleep fights, those
And he-
sleep punches.
Yeah. You smack into him, and he like seems very confused and dazed, and he can like tell that didn't hardly do anything. And he seems his eyes widen a little bit at that. It's now your turn.
All right. Well, unarmed
Have it up,
strike number
Volo.
1.
You've become stronger.
Yes. He kicks at my leg. I try to stop him in his foot. 23 for the hit.
That hits.
Then I'm gonna go for a straight right to the face. 12.
Does not hit.
Dang.
All right. So you've hit him twice for damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's still standing, but still seems kind of confused and dazed. And he's gonna go in and try and sweep your legs on this next. So give me
Smash.
and
Real quick, just to take that opportunity to interject after Jake's turn. I was just gonna give a bardic inspiration.
okay.
Excellent.
You do so.
Just so he can have it when he needs it.
We are rigging the fuck out of this.
Oh yeah, I
That's
mean,
what you
there's a
do in
reason
a
why I
dirty
wanted to
bar
set up to
fight.
play.
Right.
So now he can put a D8 on whatever check or roll he wants.
Okay.
Without knowing the outcome first.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay. That's fine. So you get that. Rolls over to his turn, after which make a dexterity save as he comes up to you and tries to sweep your legs.
All right. Oh, hell yeah.
Ooh.
19.
Nice.
And then, so with
Nice.
his other foot, he kicks into your legs and they just don't budge at all. And his eyes widen. And
Like a 4-year-old kicking you in the shin. You're like, fuck off, kid.
he sits there. He doesn't make another punches, but he sort of changes his stance a little bit and is just kind of
Because he
waiting.
knows about the ass whipping that's coming.
He's prepared for defensive action now.
Mhm.
Yes, he is.
All right. So then it rolls over to your turn.
All right. Well, I guess I'll just go for a punch. Try
Okay.
that. 24 for the hit.
Jesus Christ, Jake.
All right.
Killing it, man.
Make
Freaking smart
another.
fighting it up.
You're using up all our good rolls in the best
So-
way.
He you go to punch at him, and he seems to be doing that same type of like redirecting thing he did before. Give me another dexterity save.
All right.
And remember, you have a bardic inspiration.
Ooh, man, no bardic inspiration is gonna help that. So
3.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
he
that's
ducks
just
down
too low.
and moves around, and your fist slams into your own shoulder,
Oh wow.
dealing you 6 damage.
Well, that's
How
BS.
far down does that put you?
I'm at 35 now,
Out of
out of 58.
okay.
I'm
Not
gonna-
deterred, I'm going to come in and try to check him with my shoulder.
Okay. Roll a hit.
That I'll use bardic inspiration for.
There you go.
When I get the chance, like when the crowd's not, I'm gonna
That
do
passes. So
healing.
your shoulder checking. I'm assuming this
Yeah.
is like just the equivalent of an unarmed strike.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So another 6 damage.
I want to do some healing word on Jake on the DL.
Is that an obvious?
It's just
that-
verbal, and there's no visible
It's-
component to it.
It's super loud in here, so I'm pretty sure you could probably just chant it.
Right.
Oh man, we are such bad people, and I love it.
With that hit on him,
This
he
is
appears
this
to be
is the
bloody.
party we've always needed.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at the one dude and be like, I think we should up the ante. 100 coins.
And the guy before, the 100, the 100 for 60. Takes another swig.
I don't think he's really following along with you.
Well, I mean, if he doesn't pay
He's
up
3
after
sheets to the
this, I'm
wind.
gonna fucking extort the shit out of him.
My
somehow.
best
you
is
So,
60. A little dude.
I'll healing word Jake for 5.
Either that, or we need to start a bigger pot going.
Mhm.
With more people.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to talk this guy up anymore. So
Well, no, not
Give
him.
me
I'm saying more
if you're
people.
trying to do that,
Oh,
give me a persuasion.
persuasion. What do we got? Only got a +1 for persuasion.
I'll probably drop another bardic inspiration
Okay.
while we're at
Oh
it.
shit!
Ooh, hell yeah.
This guy's intoxicated and watching bar fights for fun. So your 17 clears his, his stoic mental defenses, and you're
It
able to
clears
convince this
his
guy.
better judgment.
100? Yeah, easy.
Let's fucking go.
So yeah, he agrees to upping the ante to now a total of 160 gold.
Whew.
This is becoming lucrative.
Yeah.
It is. It
Yep.
is. This is why we do this, isn't it?
Oh,
All right.
Theron, we could shark this guy hard.
We rig
Yeah.
bar fights, right?
Yeah,
That's actually
Good.
that's probably not a bad little thing we can figure out.
Yep.
That's called an income stream.
All right. So after that, let's see, it was his turn.
We have so many
and
fucking buff and debuff spells.
I think Jake went. You guys
Yeah, I
interjected,
went.
so it comes back around to his turn. So he's gonna try and knock your legs out from underneath you again. So give me that dexterity save one more time.
All right. Oop. 19.
Just to kick
Jesus
your leg
oh
again,
my goodness.
and seems
Mamma
very
mia.
confused and is looking around and just looking around the crowd, and he's gonna put his fists together and try and hit you.
This
I
boy's
thought
about to
he was
get
gonna fucking
discombobulated.
Shuriken.
No.
Jake's gonna go full fucking Sherlock Holmes on him and slap his hands over his
Discombobulated.
ears.
Give
Yeah.
him the cow mangler, Volo.
All right.
Full physical recovery.
He doesn't
in
break
2
your
months.
AC, so his fists just hit into your chest kind of harmlessly, and he seems
Excellent.
very confused. Wraps around to you.
All right. I'm gonna come in close and try to go for an elbow strike.
All right,
Come
Roll
up,
to hit.
Wendy.
Mm,
misses.
Not
You
good.
do have that bardic
He
inspiration.
sidesteps.
you know what? Yeah, why not? Well, no.
How
If it were
close, yeah.
closer, I would, but no. But attack number 2, I will try to come out with a knife edge chop to his
Attack.
pepperoni.
Ah,
That
There
hits.
we go.
Oh, there you are.
So you
Dirty
chop
20.
and you hit him right in the side. Takes damage from it. He is up, but he's not looking good.
Jake, you're rolling like a fucking god.
I know.
Like, holy shit.
All right. It rolls back over and goes to his turn again.
I mean, it doesn't help that we're cheesing the fight, but
He's going
those
to
dice are nuts.
back up a little bit, take a step back. He's going to run and try and jump in the air and kick you with both of his feet in your chest.
Ooh,
So
Oh, man.
give me a dexterity
Shit.
save again.
18.
You sidestep it, and he just
Swap him out of the way.
Tries that
Lands
secret
on the ground.
Australia kangaroo move.
he is now
Jump up.
prone on the ground.
Oh man.
Oh no,
Flips around
Yeah.
to your turn.
that advantage.
Roll
Oh,
with
man.
advantage.
Oh boy. I'm gonna grab him by his feet, twist him around onto his stomach, and put him in a Boston crab to try to make
Ooh,
him
there
give
you go.
up.
There you fucking go.
Shit.
All right. Roll that.
Holy
15. I'll roll the
cow.
bardic inspiration. Just
Hey,
to
you
make
got
sure that-
advantage.
Fair.
Don't forget your advantage.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that is true. Let's see if I get critical.
Thank
No.
you,
Ah.
son. Thank you. Thank
But
Hey, Danny, that's fucking awesome. Thanks for the bits.
Oh shit!
there we go. So 19 to hit.
All
you.
right.
17.
And well, so that wouldn't be. You're attempting to grapple him, right?
Yeah.
So that would be more of a athletics
Oh, okay.
check.
Well, I mean, it would still.
But I think that's the same.
Yeah, the
it's the
roll
same
would still
numbers.
count, but maybe
right.
not the
So if
damage.
he has an opposed against a 15, which he
Yeah.
fails.
Okay.
So you tie him up and have him pinned.
Hooray. Now I'll just put my knee in his back for the coup de grace.
Oh. Just put him in the lane. Put him in the
Ah,
crosshair.
damn.
They are cheering. Crowd's going crazy. And,
Oh, but he is prone, so we
yeah,
try
roll
that
again.
again. Damn,
You still have the inspiration, or you used it?
I
Used it.
used it.
He
Ah,
used
all
it.
right, all right.
Any nat ones. So
Oh well, it's
Fuck.
all right then.
That's
and
beautiful.
he struggles, and you just drop your knee on him. And
I'm
were you
gonna,
tempted
at this
to do,
time,
or you were trying to just like pin him in place with that, right?
Yeah, well, I was trying to wrench his spine around.
I
were
don't
you
know
doing
if
that as an
Joe
attack?
knows the move.
Yeah, I tried to pin his stomach to the ground. Then I tried to put my knee in his back.
Were you like trying to do that as an attack, or as like an extend of the grapple?
The second one was an attempt at an attack.
Oh, okay, so that does not clear his AC, even though he's
No.
prone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you don't quite
I've got
get
his
your knee
legs,
in there.
but that's about it.
Right. You've got your knee on, but it didn't like hit in a right way that it would hurt him.
Yeah.
But he's still there.
so Joe, at this time, I would like to start kind of making the rounds around the kind of the outer periphery of the ring of people,
Mhm.
and just kind of lean in behind them, kind of every so often, like Volo, 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 just
Good.
kind of chanting, trying to get everybody chanting
All right.
for him.
Give me. That be. Give me a. Just give me a straight charisma check, or if you have any sort of persuasion or something like that. Yeah, you can do that.
Can I? I don't suppose I could cast guidance on myself before doing this, just to buff myself while I'm trying to get people going.
I'll let you cast guidance on yourself this turn, and then try and go around next turn.
Okay. Let's see. That would be
So
plus.
I won't let you make the check yet if you're doing guidance, because those are both actions. So this turn.
Right. Yes. Okay. Yes. So I will cast guidance this turn, and then I will forego that until the next turn around to start
Yep.
trying to get them to chant. Okay.
Yep.
That makes sense.
All right. Loops around, and it is his turn. He is pinned on the ground. He's going to attempt to break free.
Would that be opposing strength for the
Yes.
grapple?
Yeah.
All right.
So roll your opposing, and he
Ooh.
clears it
Now,
easily.
does his
Damn.
enfeeblement affect that?
I think enfeeblement's just damage, or does
Just-
it also infect?
Just damage?
I think it's just damage.
Oh, damn.
Have damage with weapon attacks.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Just damage. Dang.
Yeah. He also gets to make Constitution saving throws against the spell at the end of each of its turns, and on a success, the spell ends, and he has not been succeeding those. But he is still able to
Break free.
easily break free, spins around, and so he like rolls out of it and spins
not
and then
tapped out
tries to
enough
kick
yet.
you in the head as he's kind of flipping around, going to stand, and connects,
Ooh.
dealing 7 damage as his
Ooh-wee.
foot
Ooh,
just
man.
connects with your head.
Even halved, that's a fair amount.
Oh, right, that should have been half. Sorry. So that would have been 4.
Okay.
Still not bloodied, so
Not as bad. Not as bad.
yeah.
Since it looks like a slightly more even fight, I'm going to turn to not the guy I'm already betting, but another person in the crowd and say, I say 50 gold on the tall guy winning.
So all the crowd kind of went, oh, when you had him pinned, and some people were cheering, and he breaks free. The crowd just breaks back out, like, yeah! And when that foot connects, so you turn over to someone and go like, 50 gold on the guy. He's like, I'll take you. So you now have another person that's 50 gold in on that.
You guys need to fucking get in on this.
I know. I keep thinking that.
I'm
Listen.
busy. I'm busy barding.
This is a group effort right here.
Mhm.
And with that, I am going to go ahead and slip another healing word onto Jake.
Okay, you do so.
This is going to be a level 2
All right.
Oh, holy
for
crap.
Let me double check that math. Healing word there. Oh yeah, 2d4 plus 4. So
That's 1d4 plus 4 right there. So
Hey, thanks for that follow.
that's going to be 11 altogether. The first d4 was up top.
oh yeah.
So yeah,
Okay.
11.
Mark it on your sheet. 11 health.
Yep. Which puts me 11 away from my max.
All
so
right.
I'm sitting pretty.
Nice.
Cheering continues. And a few people say, like, how does he do it?
You don't want to know.
I say that when I win this 150 gold, I will take.
It's 210 gold at this rate.
Right.
Wait, huh?
Because you got 160 with the
160.
drunk guy, and then 50 with the other. Because he took it as meaning adding 100 to the 60 you
Oh
already bet.
shit!
Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't
you
know
got
that.
210 now if you win for both of the guys.
Yeah, so we gotta make sure he wins.
Dope.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah, never mind. We'll figure out the figures later.
Yeah,
We'll do the math.
we'll all get a nice little split at this rate.
Yeah.
Well, hold on now. So my entrepreneurial spirit and risk taking gives me 70% here. Now, side bets initiated by you guys are they don't have the same distribution that has to happen.
Well, we'll figure out the money. Your job right now is to gain as much fucking cash as we can.
Yep.
Mhm.
And then Eddie, Dan, and I, our
We'll
job
keep
is
buffing
to,
Volo.
yeah,
That's
We're
fair.
making sure we win the fight.
Yep.
yeah.
I'm gonna wait for him to take some more damage, and then I'm gonna drop some pretty big healing on him if need be.
Healing word's great. Verbal from a distance.
I got prayer of healing, and if I cast that at 3,
That
that's
takes an
It takes
hour.
10 minutes.
It takes an hour.
Oh,
An
that's right.
hour?
It's 10 minutes. Shit, I can't do
No, it
It's
takes
an
an hour.
Oh goodness,
Mhm.
I thought it was
that.
10 minutes.
It's listed at 10 minutes.
Is it?
Yeah.
It might be an
Okay.
hour
That's
to
still-
ritual
that's
cast.
still
Yeah, I
too
think an
long,
hour
though.
ritual cast it.
It's still way too long.
Something.
Yeah.
Yeah, just healing word him, man.
Yeah.
It's basically
I've
a
got
short
several,
rest
so I can
spell.
do whatever.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway.
So
Before, if I missed it already, I'm gonna drop another bardic inspiration on Jake
okay,
when the time comes.
I'll start going through order that I have you guys down now that this next loop around. So it's gonna go through the top. You get your bardic inspiration on. It's the fighter again. He's standing in front of Jake, and he's gonna go try and sweep your leg another time. Give me that dexterity save.
All right. 5.
All right. So he finally gets you. As you're like trying to get up from having him pinned, he kicks your legs up from underneath you and you flip prone. And he's going to go for a kick to your side and then drop an elbow on you.
Oh man.
And both of those hit. And he deals 6 damage after being halved.
All right.
So
All right.
take
This
6.
would not be a good fight for us if we weren't cheating.
If you're not cheating, you're not trying.
Yeah,
and he
right?
saves out of his constitution or
Oh, no.
check at the end.
Oh,
of it.
yeah.
So you see the haze and the fog that was kind of over him clear up. He seems to have his senses back about him. But he's
Excellent.
landed on you. But you are still prone, and he flips back up. So now it is Jake's turn.
All right. Well, first things first, I'm getting up.
Okay, spend half your movement.
And then I'll move up to him and I'll go for one strike here.
Okay. Does not
And
I'm gonna roll that bardic inspiration.
as the fight continues, I look to yet another person and say, I bet
Yes, there
50
you go.
gold on the tall guy.
Okay. We'll get to that after his turn.
Okay.
First attack
So-
will be a hit.
Okay.
12 plus 6, I assume 18 is a hit, I should say.
Yes, it is. Yep. So you hit. He's stumbling around, still on his feet, but not looking too hot.
All right, I'll come
that's
in with
your
a
turn?
headbutt.
Oh, do you have another attack?
Yep.
Do good.
17.
Oh, yes.
There we go.
Okay. With your headbutt, you jabbed him. You come up, and he's just kind of dazed a little bit and standing, and you just bop, and he crumples at your feet. Out cold.
Yeah.
I'll
One
put my
dirty
foot
bar
on his
fight
back
won.
and say, I am Volo.
And they'll get a little bit quiet.
Yeah, this is
and
when I'm
hear
going
some,
around the crowd
"Oh,
going, "Volo,
yeah!"
Volo,
They'll just erupt, and
Volo."
all this, yeah, everyone breaks out, and you hear some glasses clinking together and people yelling, and you hear the two people that Theron made bets with go, "Fuck!" One of them throws his mug on the ground. They start rifling through their coin purses.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you guys put together 210 gold between the two of them as they pay out.
So I say that with the party of 6, for my talent scout finder's fee, that I'll
There's only
collect
5 of us.
110 gold. Or wait, yeah, Joe, you're the DM. What the fuck
Yeah.
am I looking at? Shit.
Joe gets a
You don't
cut.
pay the DM.
Yeah.
So I say, okay, that's
House
still
gets
fair.
cut.
I'll take 110, and then everybody else gets 25.
Man,
How about this? We got, how much do we get? 260?
210.
210?
210.
210. 4 of us get 40. You get 50.
I don't know.
How
I
about
don't
know about
we get
that.
30 and then you
How-
get what's left?
How about we didn't bust the fight and you lose 210 gold?
Yeah, if we each take
It's a-
30, you take 90, Theron. How about
Yeah,
that?
how does that sound?
I think I could. I think I could live with that. I
All
think
right.
I could live with that.
Great.
You get 90, the rest of us get 30. I am happy with that deal.
Yep, I'm
All
happy
right.
with that. I'll walk over to Volo and kind of
Mark it
hold
on
his
your
hand
sheets.
up in the air. Volo!
But I'm role playing an enterprising piece of shit, so I can be.
That's
I can be
fine.
not happy about it.
That's
yeah.
fair. That's fair.
Yeah, I'll give you kind of a like a nice little nod and kind of like a fist bump handshake thing
Neat.
Yeah.
before leading Volo off to a corner of the bar.
I'm just glad that I got away with getting the most out of it, where Volo did like 95% of the work.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
the actual
Alright.
one in danger.
I'm going, Joe. I'm gonna kind of head over to one of the tables, kind of near one of the corners or something with Volo. Just like, let's get you patched up, big guy,
All right.
and walk him over. Arms still in the air, cheering. Everybody cheering for him.
All right. So as you
And,
do
I'm
this,
gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of pat him on the back. Good job, good job. Here's your
All right.
25 gold.
I wasn't expecting it, so I'm just like, oh, Volo likes money. Whoop, 25 gold.
Shit.
all right. And
I
with
will
that,
probably
I think
continue
we're gonna take our next
barding.
break.
And hope that people give me
Okay.
money.
Sure. Yeah, the fight's mostly broken up now, and people aren't really all crowded and yelling quite as much. They're all just kind of laughing and talking about it. So you're able to be heard. And a few people are, yeah, and they do another round of drinks and things. But that's where we'll cut. We'll go to our next break with Jake having just won his first bar fight of the campaign.
That's great.
Yes.
And it's soon to be followed by the first bar burnt down of the campaign as well.
Is it?
We'll find
I
out.
And
mean,
we can
no,
never.
this is
Well,
like-
yeah, we'll
back
find
to
out
this
after the
bar
break.
again.
Right.
This is such a good place for us to do bad things at, so I don't.
It is.
It doesn't deserve to be burned.
That is true. Well, listen, and it's not like I was going to light it on fire for shits and giggles.
Right.
If they pissed me off, I definitely would.
Mhm.
But
But making money tends to make one happy.
it does.
Mhm.
Let's take that break.
I'll
Sure.
even, Joe,
But yeah,
I will even go up to the bartender and buy Volo a celebration round of beer.
all right. We'll get to that after the break. So
Hooray.
stay tuned,
Excellent.
everybody. Thanks for tuning in.
We'll be
We'll
back.
take a few minutes and we'll be right back.
Yep. Don't go anywhere.